Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Morning, Jamie. I like the little dancing. Are they dinosaurs? Dragons? They're cute. Can you hear me okay? Because, oh my God, have I been having troubles again with my computer? Can you hear me? It's a dancing dino. So I'm going to assume that that means you can hear me then. So that's good. I'm just going to, can I move this over here? No, okay. Never mind. You can hear. Good. Okay. Morning, Hayley. How are you? Right. I'm hoping. Oh, gosh. Do you know what, guys? I hate to keep moaning about this. I sat down at my computer this morning at 8:45. 8:45, knowing that, yesterday I had a lot of problems with the computer when I tried to end the stream. I just got the buffering signal. You know that little round circle that goes round and round where my cursor was, and so it wouldn't allow me to click on anything to stop it, and I couldn't type in the chat box what was going on because I had no cursor. I just had a buffering signal. So I thought, okay, I will sit down at the computer this morning really early, make sure everything's working. And morning, Faisal. Nothing would work. OBS activated, shall we say, but I had no camera and I had no sound. And so I did all the bits that James has taught me before if I have problems with my camera or my sound. And none of that worked. So I went up and woke him up and said, "You've got to help me." And he just said, "Right, turn the whole computer on and off again." So I was like, right, okay. So I did that, still didn't work. And this was like, by this point it was 9:25, and I was like, oh God, I'm not going to be able to stream today, am I? There's just going to be a problem. And I thought, I don't want to keep waking James. And at the time I heard Jared go down the stairs. So I was like, Jared, you've got to come and help me. And he had to come in and completely uninstall the camera and the audio and reinstall it separately, and managed to do it in like 5 minutes. And so so that's where we are today, chat. That is the lovely mood that I've started with today, of things just not working again. I think I'm going to need to get a new computer. My monitor's fine, keyboard, mouse, all that is fine, but I think the computer itself, it's handed down and handed down. It's like third hand, this computer, so it's really annoying. Right. Right, let's listen to the happy music and we'll get in a better mood. So anyway, I'm fine, by the way. apart from that little stressy. Take on me. Right, so I'm hoping to finish the fishtail today, but let me just get rid of some of this, more of this pencil. We shall see. We shall see. Hopefully. Right. Let me just move this slightly. Just bring it down a bit. and then you might be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. So just trying to get this blue into the fins. I just think the only problem with having to buy yourself a new computer is the expense. Take on me, take me. Can't hit the high notes. I'll leave those ones out. I think I've got a naturally lower voice. I'll sing it in the car if I'm on my own. I don't care if the high notes sound like someone strangling a cat. But on here, I don't think you want to hear the sounds of someone trying to strangle a cat. Swap it with James's one. He won't notice. Oh my God. Do you know what? I'd love to. His computer is just so quick. It just does everything so quick. And he's got it in this lovely case that looks so pretty with all the lights and everything. And I think he would notice because mine is just a nice normal drab black PC tower. I don't have pretty lights. Could you imagine though if I did? That'd be like a crazy April Fool's to do, wouldn't it? It'd be like, get James out of the house the day before April Fool's and then subtly swap everything over. Oh, I can just imagine the reaction now. Would I be able to get away with saying stream made me do it? I'm not sure. Would that stand up in court? Did we decide, chat, whether we were going to fill in the background or not? I can't remember if we said we were going to do it or not. I think I asked on Instagram and I think one person said, yes, do it. And I thought, well, one person isn't enough to sway me, I'm afraid. I think it's going to have to be a case of wait until the whole thing is done and then decide whether we think it needs the darker background, which I think I would do with pastels, because trying to colour in all this space with just a pencil would take forever, and it's a blurry background anyway, so it doesn't need detail. It would just be dark that you could just sort of smudge in with some soft pastels. Made of these, who am I to disagree? Nick's feeling much better today. He seems to get better with every day. He didn't wake up this morning and sound like someone who'd smoked for 60 years and had to clear his lungs the second he sat up. So that was progress. Right, so I need a slightly deeper blue. This. Not quite a line down here. Nick doesn't get ill, illness gets Nick. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Whereabouts does this darkness come to? To about here, I think. So what did I see in Soho? Well, we walked past this cafe and it was a nude cafe. And they had like these big, oh, I better finish that sentence quick. They had large windows, and the windows were covered over with like this sign that you would get if you went onto like a risque website, shall we say, saying that you had to be over a certain age to enter, and that there was nudity inside. I mean, I didn't look, but the door was open and there was a dark interior, and I saw quite a few people who sort of stood in the doorway and had a little peer inside and got their sort of like phones out and started taking pictures. So God knows what was going on inside. But I'm hoping like the waiting staff weren't naked, because I mean, would you want to be served food by someone who was naked? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what the place was called, but it was yeah. And then there was a bit, I can't remember what we were trying to find, but we had to go through Soho. And as I said yesterday, we were walking everywhere because I was like, I am not getting on a train again. And we'd gone into Chinatown and sort of gone around there, and then we sort of passed through Soho. And yeah, Nick had to stop and look at his Google Maps on his phone to see which road we needed to take, because in London all the roads sort of interconnect and sort of crisscross with each other, and it's like a blooming rat's maze. And so he was like, let me just check my maps. And because it was so busy, it was absolutely heaving with people, he was like, let's just stand over here out the way. And so I sort of stood next to him, and he was taking forever to look at his phone. So I got bored and started looking around and realized we were stood right next to a very large selection of battery operated boyfriends and plugs. Let's say plugs. You can infer from that. But they were huge. They were like the length of my thigh. It's like, oh my God, it looked like we were browsing. So I was like, I think we need to stand somewhere else, Nick, and sort of pointed. And he was like, oh, good God. So we moved really quickly. It was, it was nudity. What other tea did they do? I don't know. Bubble tea? I don't know. But, yeah. But I must admit, it was actually very nice in Soho, because it was like the, what's the word? The diverseness of people and the freedom for them just to be, what can I say? The freedom for them just to be able to walk around and just sort of hold hands, or be able to kiss their partner in public without worrying what other people would say or do, because it was like this was their sort of space. I think it felt like, and that's nice, you know, because my brother, my eldest brother, is gay, and he's lived with his partner for about 20 years, and they like going abroad. They like going to all places abroad and stuff, and they've been to, you know, Dubai and lots of places where it is not, I mean, I don't know if Dubai is a place that's not accepted, so please excuse my ignorance on this, but there are some places where they have gone on holiday and it is not accepted, and it is an arrestable offence, and they can't just be who they are, you know. I mean, I think nothing of taking Nick's hand while we're walking out and about. I think nothing of giving him a kiss goodbye in public if I'm going one way and he's going another. And it's like, my brother can't do that. And so it was nice in Soho just to see couples out and about of all different persuasions being able to just be themselves without any worry of people getting upset, shall we say. Whereabouts is it? What? Whereabouts is what? Sorry, I'm gonna have to. I've only just seen that comment. So which bit? Because I rambled on a bit there. So you're gonna have to tell me. Somebody who loves me. When the night falls. I think I need, is that my cold grey? Yeah. Oh, you sent that during the nude cafe and the battery boy for a bit. I mean, I don't know exactly where, Jamie, if you're looking to find it exactly. Just in Soho. You'd have to Google it. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I tell you what though, chat. Last night, oh, thanks, Jamie. Thank you for your contribution. Last night I was sat on the couch and I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something on my iPad and happened to notice something move at the top corner of my eye. on the carpet in front of me. And I swear on my life, there was a massive, massive spider moving across my carpet. And it had one of those really sort of fat, dark, hairy bodies with big, long, massive legs. I have never moved so fast in my entire life. It's clearly entering spider season, because over here in the UK we get spider season as, yeah, exactly, time to move, nuke the site from orbit. Oh my God. It was the size of my, if I put it on the palm of my hand, it would have fit the palm of my hand. Easy. It probably could have stretched its legs a little bit more. It was like a bloody tarantula. I have never lifted my feet up off the floor so fast in my entire life. Started yelling at Nick, Super Nick, to come to the rescue. And I mean, normally I don't like things to be killed. I prefer to catch and release. But Nick came down on that one so hard with his slipper. It was like a beast. Oh, God knows where it had come from. Had it been under the couch? I thought, I mean, because sometimes I'll sit on the floor. I'll sit on the floor in the lounge. I'll just sit on the carpet and, you know, sort of play with the dogs. Or sometimes I just sit on the carpet. And now I'm thinking twice about that whole sitting on the carpet lark, because it's like, I don't think so. No, thank you. That is not for me. At least not until I forget about it, anyway. Exactly. Spiders, No, thank you, Mom. Just trying to get a very, very, very thin layer of blue over this white. Help me up on my feet. That's a little bit better. No, it was not Becca chilling, because my Becca is beautiful, and this spider was, oh, it was a monster. Dark, ugly monster. Ugh. I'm getting shivers just thinking about it. So, ugh. Poor Becca. I might have to apologise for that comment if Becca sees that, you know, Jamie. I very nearly streamed again yesterday. Very nearly. I was going to. I got everything sort of set up on my desk, and then I got called away to a crisis. So that plan went out the window. You nearly got a bonus stream yesterday. Maybe he was trying to commission a self-portrait. Oh, well, he did not present me with his best side, Jamie. Let me tell you that. I have, do you know, funny you said that. I have actually thought of trying to draw a spider to sort of, because there are some really pretty ones. I will admit there are some really pretty tarantulas out there. There's one called the jeweled tarantula. If you look that up, it's really, really pretty. You might not want to look it up, but anyway. and it's got all these different colours on it, and I just think if I picked one that looked really pretty, then maybe I will appreciate them more, because I'll have to focus on its details and its colours and stuff, and maybe that will help me. But I haven't actually found a picture that I like. Lies. I haven't actually found a picture of one that I really, really like, so I haven't done it yet. So one day I might put up a source picture for you all to choose from. I have decided I do want to do, because I've done a lot of wildlife lately, I think I want to do another dog. So I am going to be looking at some dog pictures. I'm still standing. I feel like this blue comes down a bit more. I feel I haven't quite got this blue right. It's hard to put the blue on once I've done the white, that's the thing. Oh, let me show you my little art haul. I promised to do a little art haul. So when I went to the London Graphic Centre, like I said, they had all these cute things. So this is the one cute thing that I bought. I didn't need, but this is the one cute thing I bought. So I got this mushroom washi tape, which I thought was quite cute. So sometimes when you're drawing and you're using a bit of tracing paper over the top, you need to hold it in place. And the washi tape won't leave a sticky residue on the actual, on the paper surface. Then I got this Sakura black pad that I was messing about on, as you can see. But with the charcoal, it leaves residue on the other side. So there's the eye, and you can see the residue on the top. So I don't know if the coloured pencil would leave a residue. Oh, it does not. Okay. So maybe it's just the charcoal that leaves the residue, but this is a nice sort of little black paper. But you saw them on Insta and they look so nice. Yeah, they are. And then I picked up this sketchbook. It's 80 sheets. It's just a plain paper one. But I'm going to use this to do, in October, there's a thing coming up for artists called Inktober. If you go to inktober.com, you can find out all about it. But basically, you're given a prompt to draw every day in October, and you draw with pencil as a base, and then you go over it with ink, and you do that for 30 days. And so I'm going to be doing that in here and making that into a video for YouTube. And then the rest of the sketchbook, because it's 80 pages, I'm going to try and do a sketchbook challenge and try and fill the whole sketchbook by a certain date with various stuff. So that was that. Then I picked up this is my favourite cover of all, which is Fabriano Artistico. Look at that beautiful colour. Of just black paper, but it's A4 size, so I can do the larger drawings on this, because there was so much I wanted to do that I couldn't fit in that little black one. And then I picked up the Strathmore grey surface. So instead of the white that you can see here, I've got this sort of soft grey, and I thought that might make for some decent pictures, but it's very thin, look. So I don't know how many layers that will be able to take. So that's what I bought when I went to the London Graphic Centre, and treated myself to lots of papers and different surfaces to try. So YouTube content. Yeah, exactly. I've made a list. I sat and made a list of different YouTube specific content that I'm gonna make. And I think the first one is going to be a drawing challenge where I will pick like a source picture like this, and I will set myself a timer to do it in 1 minute. Then I'll set a timer to do the same drawing starting from scratch again in 5 minutes up until half an hour, and just to see how the pictures change depending on how much time I'm given. So I thought that is going to be my first video when I get round to filming it. So yeah, because the YouTube channel is actually doing quite well. I'm getting a lot of views. I don't know how many subscribers. I haven't got many subscribers at the moment. I think I've only got like 12 for the last time I checked, which was a week or so ago. But people are really viewing the videos, and I'm getting a lot of viewing time. So I think people are watching them all the way through, and that seems to be going quite well. So I thought, right, okay, I'm going to try and do some YouTube content. I run from you. It's time to love you, give you all. Boy could give you tainted love. My YouTube button on Twitch goes to James's channel. What? Does it? Let me check that. Hang on. Oh, it won't show me on my phone. You sure you just haven't got a weird computer, Jamie? Ignore that, using James's Twitch. Thank you. You got me panicked then. I was like, no, I'm sure I've done that right. Right, I think I might leave this bit and come back to it later. Oh dear. I saw you were playing Valorant yesterday, Faisal. I was messing about on Discord and just happened to notice you were on Valo. Getting in your practice. What a feeling. It is early. It is early. It's the end of the week. We're going to let that slide. No one saw it. No one saw it, Jamie. You're okay. Right, I think I'm going to come on to this bit here, actually. And I think once I've got all this bit done, then I'm going to know whether to go into whether to put a pastel background in. But I tell you what, looking at this goldfish, after having not seen it for 2 whole weeks, I was very happy with it. I thought, would I had some little goldfish when I got him out this morning. Yeah, I usually play at around 5 or 6 p.m. UK time for 5 to 6 hours. Ooh, wow. That's a lot of hours. I played a little bit yesterday, and while I was away in London, I'd watched a few videos of people who were maining Brimstone, and he looked a fun character to play. So I thought, oh, I'll play a couple of Spike Rushers as Brimstone. I've never played him before. Oh, I was awful. I was really awful, so I went straight back to being Cypher. Oh, hang on, there's some pencil marks here. I'm dancing on the ceiling. Right, so you go over there. Yeah, a little bit of white. There is actually a little bit of gold. Just want to get it in very, very faintly because I don't want that to go green. I get this the blue. That's still a bit of pencil. Okay, right. Soft blue. I wonder whether it's worth using this soft blue. Is that gonna... I think that might be a little bit more like watery. Right. This comes out here. Right, and there is a section here. I don't think this is the right colour actually. It's fine. Actually, I bought a lot of books to read as well when I was in London, because there's so many bookstores, and Foyles as a bookstore was lovely, really, really nice. And I thought I'd found my best bookshop just going around Foyles. And then I went to Waterstones Piccadilly, and that just knocked foils out of the water for me anyway. It was just so nice. Could have stayed in there forever, spent a fortune. Had a problem packing the case because I bought so many extra books. Done that there. Maniac baby. Where's my cold grey one? Maniac on that. Where's that yellow gone? I can see a little bit more yellow. It's just down here. Yeah, so before I said that I want to draw some more dogs, and so if anyone's got any preferences of particular breeds that they would like to see me do, then either put it in chat or you can drop it on Discord as a suggestion. Mango. I haven't got any decent pictures of Mango. To get a good picture of a dog to draw, you really need to get down at the dog's eye level, and you need to get the eyes in focus, you need to get the nose in focus, and you need to get the ears in focus, because the most important part of a dog's portrait is obviously the face, because you want to capture the face correctly to get their character to come through on the page, so that people don't just think it's just a generic, say, Yorkshire Terrier, but this Yorkshire Terrier is actually Mango, because you can recognise the facial features really well. So you need a really good photo. And unfortunately, we don't really have any like that. She moves so fast that you get down on the floor to sort of take a picture of her, and just as you're about to click because you think you've got the perfect pic, she moves, and you either get one of those blurry pictures, or you get the pictures with her eyes half closed, or it's just not, I haven't got any decent pictures of Mango like that would allow me to draw her. I do have, hang on, let me find it. I was thinking of doing Lexi, who was our German Shepherd, because I've got a couple of good pictures of her. Let me show you. So I've got this one of Lexi. Nick in the background. Look at those legs, people. So yeah, so I've got this. If you zoom in, you can see the eyes. You've got that little catch light there. You can see the nose really clearly. The mouth is clearly defined, and so are the ears. And that as a side portrait would be really nice. I'm going to have to lighten the picture slightly so I can get the detail here on the muzzle. So I'm going to have to mess about on the editing with that one. Or I thought this picture of her, because it's face on, and you've got that lovely ear detail, the eyes again with the catch lights, the nose and the mouth. And I could draw it so that I could remove this, or I could leave that in. But only draw Chestnick in the background. All right, okay. So yeah, so I've got a couple of, that's the sort of pictures that I mean. Because let me see, can I find the ones that I've got of Mango? Let me see if I can show you a couple of the sample ones I've got of Mango. So we've got like this picture of Mango, but it's not clear. You can't see her eyes, and it's, you know, you've got, it must be James because it's Sidemen top. So that, you know, James is taking up a lot of the picture. You don't see much of Mango. So that's not a good one to do. Let me see, where else have I got? See, this was one I tried to take of her. I got down on her level. She was looking directly at me. And then as soon as I went to take the picture, she turned her head. So you can't see her eye. The nose is okay, but you can't really see her face. And that wouldn't make a good drawing. So what else have I got of Mango on here? I'm just looking at the ones I've got on my iPad. Took one of her when she was wet, after she came in after the rain. So you can see, you can't see her eyes very well because they're in shadow, and I'm above her, looking down at her, so you don't really get the face. So it's just really difficult. That was kind of an attempt, but the sun takes all the colour out the top of her hair, and you can't see this eye very well, so that one wouldn't be very good. What else have I got of Mango? Yeah, this is the last one that I've got of Mango. Hang on. So yeah, you've just got this light up here. You can't see that eye. It's okay-ish, but I'm still not happy with it. So there you go. Let me go back to my fishy. Let me just click back on that, so I'll bring it forward. Right, okay. So yeah, so it's I'm really picky about the pictures that I choose because I want to get the detail right. I would love to draw Mango and Rosie, but the only clear picture I've got is, have I heard of the saying on your bike? Yes. Yes, I have. I don't know what you're referring to, though. You're going to have to explain, Jamie, because I haven't caught up with your thought process. Yeah, on your bike. It means get away with you. Go away. Is this for your script that you're working on? Understand the miracles living. Afraid before, but I'm not afraid. I need that yellow. It's not about anything, just seeing if it was a well-known saying. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, on your bike, mate. Right, I'm just sort of... This is the next blue bit that comes out. This is all quite blue. Just beginning. So yeah, sorry, I went off on one there about perfect photos for Mango. But... And now, of course, I'm afraid to get down on the floor to get a picture of Mango because of that bloody spider. Sorry, I was just looking around to see if I'd got my... I just had a random thought about something. I just had to check I'd got it with me. I watched a disaster movie yesterday, and I actually quite liked it because I felt like I'd seen all of the disaster movies, and I'd not seen this one. It was called The Core. And it got Hilary Swank in it and the guy who played Two-Face in one of the Batman movies. Aaron somebody. Oh, damn, I've forgotten his name. But it was really, really good. It was literally about if the Earth's core stopped rotating, and you know, if we lost the protection of the magnetic core, and how quickly the planet would succumb. And it was really, really good. Really, really good. I enjoyed it. I liked the science behind it. Aaron Eckhart. Is that am I getting that right? Aaron Eckhart? Anyway, it was him and Hilary Swank, and it was really, really good. I enjoyed it very much. Mango is too beautiful for a camera's gaze. Yes, she is. She is, bless her. When I was scrolling through my camera photos, I came across the photos of when she got hurt in a dog attack. So that was like, I kind of got a little bit... Yeah. Say no more, say no more. How's the book coming along? Oh... Did that sound tell you everything you needed to know, Jimmy? I made myself do 1,000 words every day when I was in London. I did it first thing in the morning while James and everyone else was sleeping. I thought, get it out of the way, and then I don't have it hanging over me all day. And yeah, I think I'm up to about 35,000 words on it now, doing 1,000 words each day, but I've kind of sort of fallen out of love with it, which is, I'm sure you know, Jamie, if you fall out of love with a project that you're working on, you just don't have the passion for it anymore. It's hard to keep pushing forward on it, but I've got to, because I've got a contract, and so I have to do it. And so it's hard to keep pushing on with that, because to be honest with you, all I want to do now is yeah, that sound spoke a million words. All I want to do now, because I've like really got the bug for this, is just to draw all day. I could just sit and draw all day. If someone said to me, right, you're going to make enough money off your drawing for that to become your full-time job rather than the writing, I would snatch their hands off. But no one's done that yet. Strangely enough, I've got to make it happen for myself. I've sort of set myself goals for my art, and because I have decided that I want this to become like if this became my full-time job rather than the writing, I would do it in a heartbeat. So I thought, well, it's not going to happen on its own, and no one else is going to make it happen for me. So it's something that I've got to do on my own. And so I've set myself, I even wrote out like a mission statement. I got all business-like about it, wrote down my expenses, wrote down what I need to earn each year if I want this to be my full-time job. And so I've sort of wrote out a few things and got a bit of a plan. And we will see how it goes from there. But that's why I said to you yesterday, there's going to start to be more streams and more content, because I need to put more time into this, dedicate more time to this. And it's nice to stream while I'm drawing. That's really nice. And I think people find it kind of relaxing, or they doing their own art, either listening to me waffle on. And it's nice to have company. So you got this, we believe. Oh, thanks, Jamie. I hope so. I hope so. It would be nice. So I'm going in really, really lightly here because I just don't want to put in too many dark marks, but I need to get that shading in, so that with the darker blue will help the lighter parts sort of pop out. Would I stream writing? Well, all you'd see would be like my fingers on a keyboard doing this, wouldn't it? I've seen a couple of other people stream writing where the camera is on them and there's a secondary camera like on their keyboard. I've seen other people have the actual screen, so you can see the words and the story being created, but it's not it's not an interesting process, because there's a lot of stopping and pausing and writing something, then deleting, and then rewriting. And I guess other writers might find it interesting, but no, I wouldn't be allowed to stream my writing where you actually see the screen with the words on it, because I can't publish my work online before it's published traditionally by my publisher. So no, I wouldn't do that. Plus I talk to myself a lot. And because I'm literally at that stage now where I am having to force myself to sit down and do it, I'm like giving myself little rewards to get myself through it. So, because I have to do the 1,000 words a day, and that's like 4 A4 pages of writing, which doesn't sound much, but is a lot when you're trying to come up with stuff out of thin air. Every 250 words, I allow myself to watch a YouTube video, or I allow myself to watch a bit of TikTok, and then I sort of go back to the writing. And I really don't think people would want to have me pausing to keep doing that, to be honest. I think they want someone who's going to sit and write for hours on end. I can't do that. I'd just rather draw for hours on end. Right, there's not so much white here, but there is white here. Let me put that one away because I'm not using that colour anymore. What about you, Jamie? Would you ever stream your writing when you're doing your scripts? You ever think about streaming? Come by when you call my name. Right, now this curls down in that direction. Because I do talk to myself a lot when writing. Oh, you've thought about it, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, I once watched a video that on YouTube that Brandon Sanderson, who writes fantasy, he did a couple of writing lives where all you could see was the words on the screen as he was typing them, and his thought process as he went back and forth and just sort of changed things here and there and everything. And I enjoyed watching his because I like really admire Brandon Sanderson and his books and the way he thinks, and it was interesting to watch a master do it, you know. In the same way, I think it would be interesting to watch Stephen King do his writing, or somebody like that. That really, really lightly. Right. Yeah, so lots and lots of future plans. I think that's why I want to do the separate content for YouTube, because like my Instagram and my TikTok are very much what you see on the streams, and all these VODs that I record for Twitch, I put those on YouTube as well, so people get to see the streams as they're recorded, but obviously they can't see the chat as it's happening live, they can just see the video. And I thought I want to do some individual content for YouTube, because their algorithm is different than Twitch's, and I think it's harder to find people on Twitch, whereas on YouTube it's, you put in a search term, you get a wide range of possibilities, and it's easier to find me on YouTube, I think, than it is to find me on Twitch. I mean, you don't see me on Twitch unless you actually go exploring in the art channel, because you don't have that restriction on YouTube. Alright, I'm just trying to think out the best way to do this. Just keep that line quite blurry, I think. Let's take away this bit of pencil. And I do want people to to find the channel, you know. Oh, come on, focus camera. I'm quite happy with this fin so far. Take a closer to have a good time. things aside. Wrap myself around you. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. About to lose control, and I think I like it. You drew mango. I draw mango. It's in the Discord, and it's beautiful. Oh, well, I've got to go and have a look now. Hang on. It's lovely. Yeah. It's lovely, Jamie. It's gorgeous. Yeah. Are you going to do prints? Like limited edition, blah, 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 blah. Are you going to do limited edition prints? Because I'm sure Becca will want one. Love you, feel you, wrap myself around you. Oh, hang on. Adjusting the clothing. Right. Oh, hang on, the cat wants to leave the room. Hang on. There you go, Misty. Sorry about that, chap. The price of that drawing would be too high to sell. It'll break the economy. Well, yeah, I mean, I can't compete with that. Do you need me to invite you onto the stream as a guest artist, Jamie? And you could teach us all your methods. Can't pay you anything, but, you know. But I'll get you some exposure. Do you want exposure? I bet you do. Good. I'm glad that you're willing to share your artistic wisdom, because you know what? I think people who have a gift, they should share it. Don't you agree? Women go and make thunder. Better come, better take cover. Right. Okay. This comes to about here. 6'4", follow my soles. I said, do you speak my language? Give me a Vegemite sandwich. Is Vegemite the same as Marmite? Sorry, random question. Just hearing the lyrics in that song. Is Vegemite the same as Marmite? Because Marmite is what, like a yeast paste? So is Vegemite the same ingredients? I wonder if Becca's seen the drawing of Mango. I don't know if she's here today. Where they go and make them down. Say I did send it to her, but she's having lunch, or she was just too lost for words over how beautiful it is. I'm going to take the she's too lost for words because she won't be having lunch at this time. Breakfast maybe. So she must be lost for words. Or she's sleeping in because she did everything while we were away and now she's sort of like getting her rest. So it could be that too. So don't be offended if she doesn't respond straight away. Give love a bad name. Right, lots more darker lines here. Now she's up. She said she was making lunch before I sent it. Oh, okay. I'm going to use this really dark one, actually. You're to blame. You give love a bad name. There's almost bits here on this fin that look like it's very ragged. Like there's almost meant to have been a bit of fin here, and it's like other fish have maybe eaten it in little fights. Or if you've ever owned fish, you know, sometimes their fins get really sort of raggedy. And I can just see a little ragged edge as if something's been nibbling at this fish's fin. I just want to try and make sure that I get that in at the edge because I think it really helps add to the realness of it. This part of the fin up here at the top is a little bit blurry because it's back. This is at the front and the fin I think is curving around to the back, so you can't see it very well, but this bit has got a bit of focus on it, and so I want to get that ragged edge into the dark behind it. Right, let's get rid of this. Not totally. Oh, I'm getting hungry, chat. Getting very, very hungry. So this sort of curves around here. And around here. Okay, so that fin is behind this fin, and that curves up here to about there. So let me just put that little marker in because that's quite blue. And this is a bit go eat. I will wait until I've done my stream and then I'm going to go eat, and I really fancy jacket potato, so I think I'm going to have a jacket potato dripping with butter, and I don't know, do like a big salad to go with it, like a big cheesy salad with hummus and lots of yum yums. God, now you've got me thinking about food. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. What's everyone else having for lunch or dinner? Whatever meal you've got coming up next. Listen to the radio, don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city of rock and roll. Right, it starts to curve around here. So let's reflect that with the pencil strokes. I think, looking at the time, we've only got this bit to do. I might get this done today. If we do, we'll have to pick a new Friday project. Packet rice. What, like not just plain rice on its own, there must be something with it. Built this city. Listen to the radio, don't you remember? We built this city. Built this city of rock. Long grain, you've got nothing to go with it. Oh, Jamie, that's sad. You've got to have something with your rice. Have you got like some veggies or something that you could like stir fry to go with it? Or, I don't know, I don't know. There must be something. Hang on, I need to sharpen this. Can't just have rice on its own. got cheese. Not got any meats or anything? No sausage? No veggies in the freezer, like peas, onions, peppers? Nothing that you can just sort of like quickly nuke to go with it? You've got to be fueled properly. You can't get by on just plain rice and a bit of cheese. This is the mummy coming out in me. Need to make sure people are fed properly. No? Oh no. You need a better larder. Be there. No one's to be the be. Right, okay, so this bit goes round this yellow. No one's to be the beat. No one's to be the beat. Don't merge the blue and the yellow. Don't merge the blue and the yellow. That's what I have to keep telling myself every time I get really close. Because I can't have it go green. Just going to use my Tombow to get a nice white line down there. Right, so I'm just trying to do that frilly edge again. Almost makes me feel a little bit sorry for the little fishy, knowing that other fish have come along and sort of tried to sort of nibble on it. Right, now this bit here is very sort of yellowy white. It goes round in there. The edge of it is blue, so let's get the, almost like it's got a little glow to it. Let's put some white in, and then I'll go over with the yellow or the cold grey, possibly. This bit here is very bright. So are you ready for spider season then, Jamie? A month of spiders coming out to breed and move into our houses, because that's what they do. September. They come in to make their homes and their nests. Spider nests. Just thinking of spider nests is enough to make me feel a bit weird. Right. What's your name? Be with you everywhere. I want to be with you everywhere. Be with you everywhere. Be with you. The heat, the spider. Wake me up in January. Yeah. Definitely. I'm with you. Oh, I got James to hang on, let me read Haley's comment. I love December, dark and cold, so bed and hot chocolate. Oh yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah, I like autumn and I like winter because I get to bundle up in all my thick, lovely jumpers and hoodies and yeah, just be all cozy and everything. But I got, what was I saying? Yes, I got James to create some new emotes and start on some subscriber badges for me. And he sent me the image of the first one because he wanted to check to make sure it was the sort of thing that I was after. And yes, I was very pleased. So hopefully he will send me those files at some point over the weekend and I'll be able to sort of add them to the stream. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to I'll get there, chat. I will get there with emotes and all that sort of stuff so that the channel is fun for you guys to be here and stuff. I'm sure it is fun to be here, but you know what I mean. So you can have fun in chat and stuff. Right, so I need to do this bit here. Because I said to him, I said, I'm sure you've got nothing to do. But when you have a spare moment, James, would you mind? Because he was so busy sort of editing and he's got so much footage that he came back from London with. And I knew he'd got so much to do. And I was like, look, when you're not busy, you don't have to do it straight away. You're not busy, but could you? Because you did say that you would do some emotes for me and some subscriber badges. Because I'd asked him before we went away to London, and yeah, and he did them. Well, he did one yesterday, just to check it was the same sort of thing that I wanted. So yeah. Emotes or no emotes, the channel is still fun. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Argentine. Is the new emote Jamie wearing a dress one of them? No, I did not think about that, but I will get James on it. How about that, Faisal? You also Argentine. Do you mean you also agree? Is that what people are trying to write? You agree? Right, now. Yes. Well, then yes, I also Argentine that the channel is fun. You guys make it fun. And I'm having fun because I'm drawing anyway, but it is either they agree or they're watching a match and accidentally typed. Yeah. I didn't mean to put Argentine autocorrect on my phone. Oh, yeah. I had an autocorrect fail while we were in London. I was trying to send a message to Becca and I was typing away, and every single time autocorrect changed it. The word I'd typed was a perfectly correct word, but it was like, no, I'm going to provide Becca with this word instead, because I'm sure you meant this word. And it was like, no, I did not. And I even retyped it out 3 times, and on the screen it looks fine, and I'd press send and it would autocorrect as I pressed send, and it did it 3 times before I got it to say the correct word. I can't even remember what word it was. It was a really simple word as well. Let me have a look. What was the blooming word? Because now it's annoying me. Second-hand emotion. Oh, we sent a lot of messages to each other. Hang on. We had quite the we had a lot of messages some days. Oh yes, I sent her a video. God, where is it? Oh, that was it. I was trying to say nor me, N-O-R, nor me, and it kept saying not me, not me, not me, and it was like, nor me. I also sent her a cute little video about, oh, don't feel embarrassed, Hayley, it's fine. A cute little video. There's this guy on YouTube who does lots of like dog related humor, and one of his videos was God makes Yorkshire Terriers, and so I sent it to Becca because I thought it was funny. So you can have a look at that if you feel like it. See that little bit there where I was searching on my phone and you couldn't see anything happening on the screen? That is what would happen if I did a writing stream, because I would just constantly be on my phone. So it wouldn't be interesting, would it? Come on, Eileen. darling, oh, I swear at this moment, everything, moments, come on, darling. I need to be right, come on. I need my scrape tool. I still haven't made up my mind whether I think this needs a white, not a white back, yeah, a white background or a dark background. I still haven't worked out. Just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I'm just going to try and put in some highlights. Just can't get enough now. I'm just trying to add in these little highlight bits now, just to sort of, can't really see it too much on the camera, but you will when I send the photo through to Discord. Got it on that bit down there. I think that bit needs doing. What colour is that? Want to keep that lateral line runs through there. Way to the danger zone. So I'm just doing all the little finishing touches on it now, because I think our little fishy is pretty much done. I'm just looking at the picture as an overall, instead of zoomed in on my iPad, I'm just sort of looking at the whole thing, just trying to see which bits do I want to highlight. It's me afterburner music, isn't it? Oh, God. Why do I always want to play that game when I hear this? To the danger zone. Right, this bit here. You know you're my kind. Just a little bit more of a shadow here. This has more of a shadow here, doesn't it? And then if I just use this just to sort of soften the edges, as if this has been bitten or caught on plants or rocks or something. Right, any ideas of what to draw next? No. Like I said, I'd like to do a dog. I think I'd like to do a dog next, but I don't know. I'll put up a few ideas for the next Friday draw, but I'm going to call Mr. Chips finished. So let me just give you a close-up to that. So there's his head. We went down and did his bottom fins, and we did the top fins and his body, and yeah, Chips is lovely. I'm very pleased with Mr. Chips, whatever his name is. So there we go, and we got another finish on stream. I think I'm not going to put in the dark background because I actually think that looks fine as it is. So, oh, thank you guys. So yeah, so there we go. So I will look for some more source pictures and I will put them up on the Friday stream part of Discord. I can't even remember what it's called, but you know. And then you can all vote on what you want to be our next Friday project. Thank you for the stream. You and chat with me when I feel about it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Hayley. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope that coming here and just spending time with us brightens your day just a little bit. And if you ever need anybody to talk to, we are here. So, or you can message me privately. Yeah. So anyway, Mr. Chips is done. Thank you for all your support, guys, as we've drawn him. I'm really pleased with the outcome on him, actually. I really like that I've got the sort of shine on the scales, and I feel like we've got the fat, bulbous nature of his body and the softness of the fin in the water as he's swimming. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, so there we go. So I'm going to call it a day for today. I might be on later today if I get the chance, but I have got a couple of appointments this afternoon, so I'll probably be doing those. But if I come on, I come on. Otherwise, I might see you over the weekend, or I will definitely see you Monday morning when we continue with our flamingo. So have a great rest of the weekend, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Do something nice for yourselves. Treat yourselves. And I will see you soon. Bye.